let me take you back to the beginning and explain all the stages. Why was it so difficult to lay this floor? And why are we so proud of what we achieved here? Because it wasn't just an ordinary floor laying project. So let's go back to the beginning and I will explain. Hey guys, so we're cracking on with the floor downstairs. Let me show you. There's a little method that we have to use here. So we've got underfloor heating absolutely everywhere on the ground floor, the whole room, including the corridor. And the issue we have here is this this floor is going to be a herringbone parquet flooring. It's only 11mm thick and it's very flexible. So my worry was that when it's like that, it's going to be moving a lot, and it does. When I put my foot on it, it really is flexing. So plus the client wants to have perfect level in here, and what we've got underneath this mats and the pipes is a 22mm tongue and groove chipboard. So we just came up with this idea that what we're going to do is just self-level this. We can't just pour self-leveling over this. It's because of all the gaps in between and everything. It will be just leaking everywhere and we'll never get the levels right. So it'll be a waste of time, waste of money. So we're going to use 6mm cement boards, and they're there. These boards, yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to use floor tile adhesive, about 4mm bed. We're gonna bed all of this with adhesive. We're gonna put the boards on top of that. Nice on adhesive, so it's got even support all the way across. And then we're gonna put some screws through, obviously between the pipes, and that will create that nice surface. And on top of that, we will then pour the self-leveling. And once the self-leveling is dry, we can then lay the parquet flooring. So that's the plan anyway. It should work. So yeah, let's go, let's crack on. We are using notch trowel to spread the adhesive evenly. On top of the adhesive, we're installing the hardy barca boards and securing them with washers and screws. We are not trying to level the floor, we're only covering the underfloor heating pipes, and with the adhesive we're sealing all the gaps underneath it, so when we pour the self-leveling compound it won't leak through. All the boards, the cement boards are on now everywhere, and as you've seen in the video, we done them with a floor tile adhesive and screws and washers. As you see here, washers everywhere. It feels solid, feels really solid. We just have to finish off this step to the basement here, and then we're gonna hopefully this week we're gonna self-level all of this. The differences are huge. So we're going to use flexible fiber reinforced product, really good quality, and we're gonna in here we got low of about 40-45 mil, and then over there it's like 5 mil only we're gonna pull. So it's the levels here all over the place. And then the previous builders, they could have just leveled the joists, put the chipboards on, and that would have been done, but they chose not to do that. They just put the chipboard on top of the existing joist. They haven't leveled anything. Then they covered it all with the underfloor heating, and all the pipes are now going through here, through the concrete to the plant room. It was impossible for us to lift this all up and do this properly. So we've made the decision to self-level this, and it's gonna cost a hell lot of our money, and it's not as good as having the actual floor leveled and more solid. We've done a good job here, but there's still always this small risk that it may crack, and since we're gonna have oak parquet flooring on top of this is the risk we don't want to be taking really, but we had no choice. So once again, we hope for the best. Right, we're ready to pour the self-leveling compound now. So it's a big area and we are kicking it off now. Hey, so we're kicking off with the herringbone flooring. First thing we have to do, obviously, is prime the surface. It's very porous, so we're using the SDR primer, diluted, 3-to-1 with water. And straight after that, we're gonna start laying the floor. We're gonna start from this point here. We're gonna get the floor centered with the stairs. And that's gonna be our line. The rest will just unravel that way. This one is very difficult because we have to wrap around this part, wrap around, and then meet together here, and obviously everything has to fall into place. So there's always a risk that it doesn't come together nicely. So fingers crossed, but it did happen a few times that it just doesn't. So you have to dismantle it, kind of move things around and then start again. It was a long journey to get to this point, but it is all done now. We have this floor all over the property and it looks absolutely amazing. Don't forget to come back in a while to see the final review for the entire project. Thank you for watching, subscribe, like. Bye for now, see you on the next one.